All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Wab Rum. You're back with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start with this disclaimer: fair use, fair use. And this is your brother Wab Rumya. And I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Waha, Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, bishops, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways, prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children that will escape the justice of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah by their faith. We'll get right into it. As you see, multiple arrests made after black 17-year-old Aiken County, South Carolina teen killed on Goodman Road. And you see the suspects, man. Now, if you don't know by now, which you should, Esau is a so-called white man. Esau Edom. And his people in the ancient world, up into this very day, they are the Edomites. And they have always had a hatred towards you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans who make up the Israelites. And I mean, in the last days, man, the Lord is going to let Esau open up on the left-hand side against 2/3 of our people. But he is going to get paid back for everything he's done. And that's biblical prophecy. So let's check out these videos, hit a couple scriptures, and Lord willing to be edifying.
Did you hear about Rasheem Carter? He was in Mississippi and he was being chased by 3 truckloads of white men yelling racial slurs at him. And while he was being chased, he ran to the police station. So when he got to the police station, he told them he was being chased. He told them that they were saying all these type of racial slurs and he just needed to ride back home because he wanted to get home safely. They told him this isn't a taxi service. Then he told them where he was headed and they said, oh no, that's out of my jurisdiction. So after they told him that, he left the police station. Later on that day, he was found on surveillance camera at the Family Dollar. He looked all types of scared, looking over his back. He just looked like he was really shaken, as you would be, being chased by 3 truckloads of people yelling racial slurs at you. And then after he was seen at the Family Dollar, he was seen on another surveillance video running into the woods. But this time his shirt was off and he was running with a stick. That was the last time anybody has seen that man alive. His body was found 1 month later in those same woods, scattered in 4 different places. And when they found his head, his private parts was in his mouth. And you know what police said? The police said that animals did it to him and there was no foul play. And we still don't have any answers of what really happened to Rasheem Carter.
You see, Esau has been the aggressor. He's been the aggressor against the children of Israel for hundreds of years, man. And this is all the way back to Jacob and Esau. And this is what he said he would do when his father would be put to rest. He would pursue his brother. And you're seeing that this is the time, like in other, in the ancient world, slavery, all these different events of time where Esau had pursued us. Now you're seeing it's coming up to this very day, man, that Esau was going to kill his brother Jacob. And like I said, you can see many Jakes died over the years, man. Before we was even born, you've seen plenty of Jakes being pursued and killed, and mistreated and abused here in Babylon the Great, man. But it's an end coming to Esau's reign of terror, man, because he is the true terror on the earth, man. Which he'll label everybody else as a T word, but he is the true terrorist of the earth. And his reign of terror is coming to an end, man. Now check this out.
Okay, so what we're not going to do is skate past the fact that they found a 27-year-old African-American female hanging from a tree on Juneteenth in Florida. This young woman that you see here is 27-year-old Tania Nicole Miller. She's from Michigan, and she was found on Juneteenth at the Gwen Cherry Park hanging from a tree. Now, that is in the Gladeview, Florida area, if you are not familiar with it. Ask me how much news coverage has been done on this. 0. Not a single news station picked this story up. I found out about this on Facebook, and the family is asking for answers. They have tagged multiple news stations in the post that I've seen on Facebook, and I haven't seen anybody post anything yet. They have questions and they deserve answers. There is also footage circulating showing her hanging from this tree. Out of respect for the family, I will not be showing that here on my page. You are free to go over to Facebook and look at that video, but I cannot post that over here. Just out of respect for the family. If you guys heard about this, let me know in the comments. If you're from the area, let me know in the comments. Do not forget to like, follow, and share for more. And thank you for watching.
And these are current events. These ain't events that happened a long ago or 2-3 years ago. These are current events, man. Now Esau is control of the media, which, the small hats, Amalek, he controls the media, man. And you see nothing but Edomites, pretty much behind the scenes, putting stories on there that they want to play on the emotions of the people. Now Esau has to pay for everything he's done, but he don't have a clue that this is being built up for his demise, man. The Lord is not going to let him touch the apple of his eye and get away with it. And, you got to, like I said, especially in this truth, you got to control your emotions because you're going to see this turned up on another level. And then you see the Lord is starting to turn it up now. Now, check this out.
An all-white jury found Cody Rawlinson not guilty in the death of 10-year-old Jordan Hill. And now people are questioning whether race played a role in the verdict.
On April 6, 10-year-old Jordan Hill was killed while he was riding an ATV. The driver who hit him was identified as Cody Rawlinson, who fled the scene after the crash. According to Emmett County detectives, 911 calls started coming just before noon on Sunday, April 6th. When emergency crews arrived on scene, they found Jordan Hill dead at the crash site and Cody Rawlins' pickup truck nowhere in sight. Later that day, police arrested Rawlinson and charged him with possession of marijuana and felony leaving the scene of an accident. Rawlinson was released on a $41,000 bond for both charges.
After deliberating, the jury, an all-white jury, returned a not guilty verdict, leaving Jordan's loved ones heartbroken and outraged. His mother says she feels the justice system failed their family despite what she believed was overwhelming evidence shown in court. Now social media is exploding with debate. Some people believe that justice was denied and are questioning racial bias in the courtroom, while others argue the jury simply followed the law and reasonable doubt standards.
Now, that was Mississippi now. Now, Edomites are known for terrorizing Jake in Mississippi. They're known for terrorizing Jake in Mississippi. So those Edomites there, they're not going to give you a fair trial. You're not going to get the benefit of the doubt, man. That's in any of these towns, man, because these Edomites control it all, man. They have that. It's a natural hatred they have towards you because their forefather Esau was Jacob's brother, and his in his mind was he was going to slay his brother Jacob. And these Edomites are pretty much following their ancestor way of life. And these low level Edomites don't have a clue, but the elite does. And that's why he put all this propaganda out there to play on the emotions of these low level Edomites. And they don't have a clue that they're going to be judged for what they've done to the children of Israel, man. Just like the Egyptians. The Egyptians knew that when the plagues came on them, this was from the Lord. And see, when these plagues come on these Edomites, they're going to know this is from the Lord. Now check this out. This is a Ephraimite. This is a northern tribe. Let me read it right here. It says, deputy fired after fatally shooting unarmed 18-year-old who fled traffic stop.
Stopped, no commands could be heard, and 8 seconds later, Deputy Tippett's gun fired that shot. He appears to call it an accidental discharge on the scanner, the bullet going through Mendoza's rolled-up driver's side window, his family says, ending his life at the hospital.
Make that presentation to the grand jury as a murder charge, because that's what it should be. He was murdered in cold blood. He was unarmed.
The sheriff's office hasn't said what led to the traffic stop, but community activists suggest Friday it may have been racially motivated.
This happens to good people.
That's right.
And we will no longer tolerate the senseless killing of young Latino males. young African Americans.
We want justice. We want justice.
The Brazoria County Sheriff's Office terminates the deputy who shot and killed a 19-year-old Texas State student. The Brazoria County Sheriff made the announcement this afternoon in his first on-camera statement. He went on to identify the deputy as Kevin Tippett and said his termination is effective as of today.
We got your back. You hear me? 'Cause let me say this. Wearing a badge is not a license to kill. Wearing a badge is you're supposed to protect and serve. You do not supposed to kill our children. You do not supposed to use a badge and you just turn around and profile these kids. They was there just with their friends.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
In the normally quiet Angleton, loud calls for accountability Friday.
My son was even 19 years old, and this is not right.
The family of John Mendoza Jr. surrounded by an emotional community, outraged about his shooting death at the hands of, according to a source, Brazoria County Deputy Kevin Tippett.
My son was murdered for a senseless and reckless act.
Oh yeah.
Abuse of power.
Surveillance video KPRC2 News first obtained shows the end of a 2-minute pursuit Monday morning, the deputy trying to pull Mendoza over before he drove into his father's garage.
So you see that Jacob, children are coming back together. The northern and the southern tribes are coming back together. This is all biblical prophecy, man. And 2/3 of our people have no clue that they're brethren, man. The northern and the southern kingdom are brethren, man. And see, the Lord is doing this through the Spirit to let our people know that the Lord is with us. And the only ones that are going to understand and know this is the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't make Jake get it. You can't make him understand it. You know what I'm saying? As much as we go out and teach and make videos for our people to understand and see, you are the children of Israel, man. But we can't make you get it. We can't make you understand. And that's why our people are learning the hard way, man. The Lord is letting Esau put us to death because our people don't want to repent and return to the Lord, man. And it's crazy how we the greatest people on the face of the earth and our people don't want to be that. So that's why our people are going to learn it the hard way, man, after death by pain, before they understand and know that they are the Lord's chosen people. Now Esau, he wants to destroy you, man. And he thinks that he has the power over you and always going to have the power over you. And through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he is going to let Esau kill a lot of our people, man. 2/3 of our, they ain't going to say all of them, but majority of the 2/3 going to get put down by these Edomites, man. And see, Jake has his mindset that his gun is his blessing. But that's Esau's blessing, man. Our blessing is the Lord. Now check this out. Because they want to rumble with Jake, man. And they have their blessing to do it with. Oh, now I don't want to play. Now I don't want to play. Let me see if I can get it back. Let's see right here. No, it ain't playing. Here, this has got to be the one. This got to be the one.
A lot of the videos I'm seeing, it's really leaning towards a race war. And like, if I could do or say anything to try to stop the delusion dead in its tracks before it gets out of control, I'm going to try. And to the black culture, like, to believe for a minute that you could even walk where we shit as far as combat, you're delusional. Like, never mind the fact that black people think white people are obsessed with black people, when the fact is black people are obsessed with black people. Black people are obsessed with their own skin color. White people don't give a fuck about your skin color. We don't give a fuck if you're Indian, Chinese, we don't give a flying fuck. It's the culture. It's the way you choose to live and terrorize people. See, Let me tell you, and I'm going to explain very mildly how a race war would go. It wouldn't be a war. The black culture is very predictable. Okay? So they're going to rape and they're going to pillage and they're going to try to steal their resources. We already seen an example of this when they cut the food stamps. Went around stealing from grocery stores because that's your mentality. You believe so wholeheartedly that it's owed to you. If you're not going to give me what's owed to me, we're going to steal it. And that, my friends, is what white people are going to bank on. You understand? When you see a bottle of fucking malt liquor with a fucking frag strapped to it, you don't even know. I mean, just YouTube some videos of the fucking shit people invent in their garage. White people. You don't know what the fuck you're getting yourself into. You don't have a clue. Like, I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, it would be some Saul shit as far as inventing. You're talking about a level of methodical planning that your brains cannot fucking even fathom. And once you push white people, in case you're one of the black people that are mistaken kindness for weakness, let me just say, the reason white people have been so accepting and so patient is because they know once it happens, once you take a peaceful white person and you push him to the point of no return, not only is he going to create absolute fucking destruction, but he's going to enjoy it. And there's no going back from that. There's no going back from that. You know, you're going to have a group of good old boys literally placing wagers on who can come up with the most creative fucking way to do it. It's not going to go like you think. And if white people don't scare you, the fact you have terrorized every race in America should. Because it ain't going to be just fucking white people that you're trying to fight against. It's going to be every race. You know, a lot of the videos I'm seeing,
And see,
it's really weenie.
one thing about Esau, he doesn't know our history. He don't know that we are warriors. We are children of Israel. You know, he doesn't know that. All he thinks is that we are just black people in America that were slaves, and our ancestors were here, and we basically came after them and just low level people that's never going to have anything, never have any hope in surviving his terrorist threats and attacks. But he doesn't have a clue that the Lord is with us, man. And his reign of terror is soon to be ending, man. Because the Lord is going to take his blessing from him. The only reason why the Lord has allowed him to do what he's done to us is because we sinned against the Lord, man. And see, and like I would say, only the elect are going to understand this, man. But the Lord is going to allow us to get our lick back on Esau. And he doesn't have a clue. And that's the beauty of this truth. Knowing the mysteries of the Lord and knowing that our enemies and our oppressors will be under us. The roles are going to be flipped. This is Genesis 27 and verse 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob. And the first thing a nigga do is, well, you hate the white man. You hate the white man. No, man. This man is Esau. He's a descendant from Esau. He's an Edomite. And the whole thing was he hated Jacob. It's going to say it right here because of the blessing. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So he wasn't able to slay Jacob at that time, but now his descendants are slaying Jacob now, man. So we're seeing that the Lord is moving prophecy forward, man. There's no more hidden the future of these Edomites, man. Or even the future of the Israelites, man. Because everything boils down to the Lord returning, man, and bringing destruction and judgment on our enemies. That's what it all boils down to, man. You know, other prophecies got to happen. The mark of the beast, the World War III, the Battle of Armageddon. But these little skirmishes, civil unrest, race wars, class wars. This is all going to happen as well, man. The time of Jacob's trouble. That is going to happen as well. And we at that time, man. This is Ezekiel 25 and verse 12. It says, Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus say Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom. See, the Lord is going to stretch out his hand upon him, man. And these curses are going to cleave unto him. So he's not going to be able to get the upper hand ever again, man. It says, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. See, the Lord is coming to lay his vengeance upon Edom, man. He think, wow, man, we be able to do this and keep doing this and doing that to them, not knowing that the Lord is going to shake his hand upon Edom, man. And like I said, this is the beauty of this truth, man. That we will not always be the at the bottom, man. Being walked upon by our enemies, man. This is coming to an end, man. Esau having the upper hand on us is coming to an end. The Lord is take it from him and judge him. It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. So we're going to get our lick back, man. We're going to get our lick back. All the thing, they judging Jake, hanging him and, cutting his private parts off and chasing them down in trucks. That's going to happen to them, man. They just didn't get away with it, and that's what they think. We got away with it. We own we control the court system. We can continue to do whatever we want to them, and nothing is ever going to happen to us, man. That's the pride of Esau's heart. This is a very, very heavy, heavy judgment coming to Esau, man. 14, one more time. I'm going to finish it up. It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So they're soon to know the vengeance of the Lord, man. They're soon to know the hand and the wrath of the Lord, man. And they will not be able to escape the wrath of the Lord, man. This is Obadiah 1 and verse 8. It says, shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau, and the mighty man of Teman shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau that may be cut off by slaughter, man. Now, who gonna slaughter them? The children of Israel, man. After the Lord get his judgment on, we're gonna be able to get our judgment on, man. And they're gonna be cut off by slaughter, man. It says, for the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So they're going to be cut off from power forever. There will never be rulers in the earth ever again. The day is near to their judgment, man. Dropping down to verse 17, it says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. So we're going to be delivered out of their hands, man. And this is the elect that's going to be delivered out of their hands. This is the reason why the Lord has us going on the highways and byways making lessons for our people to repent constantly, man, daily, man. I was just watching the elder apostle Gabar's live video, man. After I watched the Apostle Ramlab's live video, man. They're constantly making videos for us to understand and see the times we're in and who you are. Because to even get this truth, you got to know who you are, man. You got to know who your power is. This is what you got to wake up to. And this is what we out here making these lessons for our people to wake up, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Because judgment is at the door, man. And you're soon to see all hell breaking loose in the streets and judgment on every corner in Babylon the Great, man. And all over the globe, but especially here, man, because it's going to get real nasty here, man. Verse 17 again, it says, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the blessing that we was going to get was our brethren to bow to us, man. That was a blessing that was promised to Jacob. That he will have a blessing to reign over all his brethren, man. All the nations of on earth, man. Verse 18, it says, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. See, we're going to get our judgments back, man. We're going to be able to judge our enemies, man. And that's Esau. So we're going to get our lick back, man. It says, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. See that? We're going to be able to devour them. So they're just not going to have the upper hand, and it's going to be us on the bottom getting our ass kicked all the time. No, man. The role reversal is at the door, man. It's going to happen. And a lot of Jake's going to terrorize Esau, man. A lot of Jake's going to put a lot of Edomites to death, man. Don't think it just say, I'm just saying that Esau's going to have the upper hand and no Jake's going to have opportunity to slay them. 2/3 going to get a lot of these Edomites as well, man. But you want the ultimate salvation as you be able to devour your enemy, man. And that's being in this truth and this faith of the Lord, man. It says, 18, it says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua have spoken. So the Lord is going to allow us to get our lick back, man. Hold on 1 second, Salaki. Hello? Yeah. They just called in. Oh, okay. He said it was leaking. They said it was leaking. Oh, tell him it said it's leaking from the tops from the top down on them. He probably don't know it. Yeah, just call him back. So that's what the people are up under him. That it's a par bed. They called in for him, said his water's leaking from upstairs down. So call him and tell him that. My bad. I should have told you that. Salakia. So yeah, man, the Lord is going to allow us to get our lick back, man. And that's the beauty of this, man. I keep saying it's the beauty of it, man, because I always compare it to when you see these major fights, when somebody get knocked out, and because they don't see that punch coming. They don't see the punch coming that's going to knock them out. And that's what everybody cheers about. When they see that knockout, that person hit the ground, because of that knockout, man, they didn't see the punch coming. And that knockout gets the crowd into it. They feel like they got their money's worth. So, that's why we are patient and waiting on the Lord, man, because we're gonna get that knockout punch. And they ain't gonna see where it's coming from. They're not gonna see that the Lord is gonna give us spiritual powers and give us the power to overtake our enemies, man. They don't see Yahushua coming and devouring their armies and their governments. Man, you got to say the water Yahushua for giving us this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. Because this is about to pop. This is Isaiah 10 and verse 16 in NLT. It says, therefore, the Lord Yahweh Yahushua of heaven's army will send a plague among Assyria, proud troops. And see, the Lord is coming, man. And these modern day Assyrians is these Babylonians, man, the Americans, man. And these other armies as well. But like I said, we focusing on Babylon the Great, man. It says, therefore, the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of heaven's army, will send a plague among the Assyrian proud troops, and a flaming fire will consume its glory. And see, the Lord is coming back with fire, man. That's why we know for a fact it's going to be a lot of judgment going out before the Lord even get here, man. Because the scriptures tell you that, roughly paraphrasing, when I come, it'll be fire on the earth, roughly paraphrasing that. So we know it's going to be a lot of judgment going out, man. Fire is going to be everywhere, man. It says, and with flaming fire will I consume his glory. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the light of Israel, will be a fire. The Holy One will be a flame. He will devour the thorns and the briars with fire. And that's Esau, man. He's going to be judged, man. It says, he will devour the thorns and briars with fire, burning up the enemy in a single night. Yahweh Shem Yahushua will consume Assyrian's glory like a fire consumes a forest and a fruitful land. It will waste away like sick people in a plague, man. So the Lord's gonna bring heavy judgment on our enemies, man. Esau's gonna be judged, man. Whew, man, and this, he's talking about this at this time, man, because these are modern day Assyrians, and these troops, they proud army. That's all Esau boasts about. Peter Hegg self. I mean, Pete Hegg self brags about how powerful it is, how they're gonna go and demolish it, and the Lord is gonna consume all that, man, all that military might. He says, of all that glorious forest, only a few trees will survive. See, only a few Edomites, and that's going to be the ones of the elite that's going to survive. So few that a child could count. Let me read it again. So few that a child could count them. So the Lord is going to let Jacob tear and devour Esau, man. And it's going to be on this side, man, before we get the kingdom of heaven. So a lot of Jake's going to get to wreak havoc on Esau, man. And then, the elect are going to get their lick back as well, man. Because the Lord has said He's going to put that spirit on us, man. He's going to lift up a standard. And that's going in those spiritual powers, man. So we're going to terrorize Esau too. And it's the beauty of this truth, man. Understanding and know the Lord is going to, as a man of his word, man, he's going to make good on his word. And that's why you got to continue this fight of faith, man, to stay firm in it and not get weak. And not get weak. Let me get this in the NLT as well. This is Isaiah 34 and verse 8. It says, for it is the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushai's revenge, the year when Edom will be paid back for all it did to Israel. See, they're going to get paid back for all it did to Israel. You're not going to judge us anymore, man. You're going to get paid back, man. The Lord is going to pay you back. It says, the streams of Edom will be filled with burning pitch, and the ground will be covered with fire. See, there's going to be fire everywhere, man. This judgment on Edom will never end. See, when the Lord come back, and when the Lord lift up that standard, and he sends judgment upon Edom, he will not rest from judging on Esau until Esau is done in the kingdom of heaven after 1,000 years, man. So it's not going to end for him, man. 10, it says, this judgment on Edom will never end. The smoke of it burning will rise forever, man. The land will lie deserted from generation to generation. No one will live there anymore. It's talking about Babylon the Great. So when he goes down, it's a wrap, man. He's over with, man. And it's not going to ever end until he's eliminated. Be 86, they say in the cooking world. 86 that. After that 1,000 years, he'll be 86. This is Amos 1 in verse 11. It says, this is what, in the NLT, this is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai says. The people of Edom have sinned again and again, and I will not let them go unpunished. See, they're not going to go unpunished. They chased down their relatives, the Israelites, with the sword. And that's what they're doing now, man, putting Jake to death. Showing them no mercy. And that's plain, man. They ain't showing Jake no mercy, man. They chased that boy down in all over town, man. They ain't show him no mercy, man. Just like the boy, 10-year-old, he got killed. They came and got the man, found a man with marijuana and leaving the scene. Man, you leave the scene of any crime, man, you're gonna be, it's a jail sentence in itself, man. I forgot exactly what it's called. But anyway, man, let me finish it up, man. It says, showing them no mercy. In their rage, they slashed them continually. See, they slashed us continually. And were unrelenting in their anger. See, that's what Esau said. I was from the time is mourning for my father, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And see, it didn't end, man. It continued on, man. So I will send down fire on Teman, and the fortress of Basra will be destroyed. And that's what's his judgment going to be. His land is going to be utterly judged and utterly burned with fire, and he will be out of power and never reign again. But Jacob's going to get his lick back, man. So you got to understand, man, you got to be patient and faithful to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the Lord is going to make good on his word. So I'm in there, Lord, with him, edifying. Shalom. Shalom.